I'm Paige, or Novice Cosplay, and I recently finished my handmade Sophie Hatter cosplay from Howl's Moving Castle. So I thought it might be fun to compare my handmade one with my store-bought one that I cosplayed back in 2017. Quick disclaimer, I think store-bought costumes are totally valid. I buy some of my own, and obviously I bought this one and cosplayed in it. So this isn't a roast or anything. This is purely for fun, just highlighting the differences between the two.
Okay, so here's the store-bought one from MicCostumes. It's the green version, and I think they really nailed the color matching. The lace on the collar is also really cute. Overall, it looks pretty nice. My biggest issue with it though, and all factory-made costumes really, is the fabric. So a lot of pre-made costumes seem to use this medium weight polyester twill, and it's just so itchy, and it's not breathable at all. I'm also not a huge fan of the texture in the weave. Some other problems, it's definitely too big in the waist, but that's not too hard to fix on your own. One thing I also noticed is that for some reason it has 4 buttons in the front, but Sophie only has 3, so it just seems like a weird thing to add an extra button. The zipper on the back also really bothers me. Sophie doesn't have a seam on the back of her dress, and even though it's an invisible zipper, they didn't stitch close enough to the zipper teeth, so you can totally still see it. If it were a similar color to the dress, it might not be that bad, but instead it's white, so it's super noticeable. You can also tell they use white and not matching thread for other areas, which really shows through on places like the darts. Overall though, the quality is pretty nice and it's constructed really soundly, so these are just nitpicks. Okay, let's try on mine. I used a pattern from Fashion Pattern Studio on Etsy and this really unique iridescent fabric that shines in the light. One of the main benefits of making your own is definitely being able to make something unique and different. The only problem with this fabric is it's not very structured. So the entire bodice is not nearly as crisp as the bot dress, and it's really prone to wrinkles and folds. I probably should have flatlined it. On the bright side though, the skirt is much more swooshy because of it. And overall, it's a really soft and breathable fabric, unlike the twill on the other dress. The invisible zipper is on the side seam instead of the back, which I like. I also stitched really close to the zipper teeth, so you can't see it at all when it's closed. Another difference I noticed is that the bot dress has top stitching on the cuffs and collar because it's much faster than hand finishing. But the proper way is to hand stitch these down, like on mine, to avoid the top stitching. I also have the right amount of buttons on the collar, but overall, I think the biggest difference between the two is definitely the fit. Mine is made to my measurements and I had to modify the pattern to fit me, and overall there's a lot less ease, making it look like a closer, better fit.
So I hope you had fun looking at those. I think this is really cool to do, especially since they're the same character. It really makes the small differences apparent, and I hope this video might help you decide whether you will buy or make your next cosplay. If you want to see how I made this costume, I actually have a video for that here. And if you'd like to see more cosplay videos, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.